Jane's just run away while she was over
Right,
there.
I'm hoping this is working. Okay, this is working. Hello. I've got people with me today. We're trying to practice a bit of social distancing, yeah? But Sally and Miriam are insistent that they're going to join in for the cast on. If that's not the what do you call the start of a crochet blanket, Sally? Is it a cast on?
Yeah, it's still a cast on.
No, how many crochet blankets have you made?
Yeah, it's just a cast on.
So yeah, so if you know Black Sheep Wools, we have Sally with us, and we've just been talking. How long have you been here, Sally? 5 years?
5 and a bit years.
5 and a bit years, and Miriam, who's just celebrated her first anniversary. And we're going to be starting the Spice of Life, although I think these two are just going to be sitting there and they're trying to put me off.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. They both said they're going to try and put me off, but we're not doing that. We are trying something new, so that if we all end up at home self-isolating, I can still film myself. So I've got this little widget here. It's slightly quieter than Madeline doing it, I think. And we're going to be starting the Spice of Life. Now, I have a bag of 13 colours here. Miriam, put your hand in, close your eyes. Close your eyes, pick a colour.
Oh.
Right, this is how we're going to be doing this blanket. That is so Miriam. Yeah, in fact, you've got black on today. That's
but I've got pink on my dress.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh, that's a nice dress.
Yeah.
You know, that's
when it
really
gets tough,
nice.
the stuff go vibrant.
Oh, right, well, there you go then. Right, Sally, pick another one. This is how we are not going to have... Oh, there you go. Ooh, they're actually a bit like those colours you took home for your brioche.
Yeah, nice.
And they're very you.
What colours have you taken for your brioche?
Oh.
Lime green and bright pink. Vivacious false
Oh,
bright.
yeah, really bright green and bright pink.
Because that's what I'm casting on for Lily's.
Who else took some?
Me.
Somebody else took some really bright pink. Who took some stonewash? Was that you?
That was me with the stone washed and the river washed in pink and green, like Sally.
Can I just point out that Amy's now just helped us with laughter because we're going off on a complete tangent. So there you go. But this is part of our this is part of our thing to try and make people feel like they're still coming to the shop. So these are the sort of conversations you hear. Right, which one am I doing? Which colour am I doing first? Pink or blue?
Pink.
Right, okay, pink, right. So we're just all I'm doing, there is not going to be a prescriptive colour list for this. These are the colours I'm using, and I'm going to do a Jane crowfoot technique, where Jane just picks a ball out and uses the next ball and then stashes it. So that's all we're going to be doing. Now this could be really boring because I think I've now got to chain 157.
Oh, right.
So talk between yourselves, you two. Come on then.
What are you knitting at the moment, Miriam?
Well, I've got a couple of things on the go. After I came to the workshop with Carol Meldrum and learnt brioche 2 weeks ago, I've cast on a shrug, which is basically, it's a bit like a T-Rex cardigan. So it's like a shawl, and then it's got 2 little arms that come out of this kind of shape that comes out.
That's what I bought my yarn for to make.
The shoe swiss shrug.
Yeah!
You're joking.
The same thing!
Well, I'm doing that in
That's a bit nuts.
Twins. Well, I've already said that.
And what colour's yours in?
Mine is in yarn that I dyed myself, so it's in a very vibrant neon green and a purpley pink colour neon. So I'm using hand dyed.
And so that
bright pink and lime green.
So what's the pattern called?
It's called Shoe Swing.
Oh, sorry, I can't count at the same time. I'm being told off. I've done 20. You two talk to each other over the top.
So the pattern we're doing, it's called Shoe Swee Shrug. It's Suzanne Sommer is the designer, so you can find it on Ravelry. But I think it takes 4 skeins, so 2 of each colour of sock weight yarn. The cast on is the most complicated thing I've ever done in my life. I tried it 5 times and got there on the 5th. So if you're going to decide to do it, you need to do 2 very distinct colours. I found with mine because I was working with actually some other hand dyed and they were too similar to each other. So once I changed on the 5th attempt to completely different colours, and that's how I ended up with the green, and because they were the only hand dyes that I had 2 skeins each of. So that's what's happening with mine. So which colours have you got?
Lime green and bright pink in Vivacious Fall Plant.
Oh, that's amazing. Is it the avocado colour?
Oh, I don't know. No, it's not, is it? It's that bright lime.
The bright lime green.
I think that's 100.
So the pinks, I think Amy's going to go and get
I think Amy's just wandered off. It's the lime green that I did my peppermint tea in, I think. Yeah, it is an amazing colour.
So have you started your cast on yet?
No, because I'm still doing that kaleidoscope blanket. I'm on part 6 now.
Right.
More triangles.
Is that more pizza slices?
Yeah, more and more triangles. Oh, there's my lime green.
Yeah, there's the lime green. So here it is.
Yeah,
hold it in front of Sara's face.
With
Sorry,
the
a bit close then.
Yeah,
Gecko. And I thought it was lizard, so I knew it was a gecko. So that's a very Miriam colour as well, isn't it? That's nice. I like that. Put that there like a little pet.
I've cast on another jumper last night with the whirligig.
Oh, have you?
So I'm trying doing a version of the Soldotna,
oh, right.
which I've done before.
Yeah.
Because it's a simple top down, and I thought it would work with the gradient.
So you're not doing colour work in your
Well, I'm doing a
Soldotna?
little bit. I've got one whirligigette, whatever they're called, that I'm going to do part of the colour work in, just to break up the solid at the top. And then the rest of it I'm just going to do in the solid yarn, because then it'll show how the gradient works, doing it in the jumper, because it's in the round.
So it'll be a bit like my Huldra.
Yeah.
The Huldra top, won't it? Where you've got the gradient happening, but you have got that different colour coming in as well.
I didn't know you were making a Huldra.
I wasn't making a Huldra.
Oh,
Carmen made me a Huldra.
Ah, she did.
She
She
made
did.
me
I was
a
going to say
Huldra.
I didn't
We
see
did a
that.
skill swap.
Yes, she did.
Yeah. So
She gave you her yarn, didn't she?
yeah, she made it with her yarn, and but it was a gradient, a bit like a shape you as well.
You're just holding that just now. You're just going to
Yeah,
spend the day with that now. Yeah, you can't stand there.
You
with
need
it on.
some- you need
It's
some
nice having
knitting.
some company.
Yeah,
I'm not used to doing this. I'm used to having. I've done my 157
well done.
chain.
Right,
Oh, right, great.
I think
We'll let you
anyway.
carry on.
Right. Okay. And then I am. Just a row of trebles.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Is it 2 chains to start and then a row of trebles?
I'm just
Oh
saying
no,
one
there's one.
seven.
Do you do two
one
chain?
treble into the 4th chain
Two
from the
chain
hook.
to start, or 3 chain to start at the beginning of a treble row?
I do 3 because I feel as though it gives a neater, straighter edge.
I do 2.
I do 3 as well.
I do 2 because I don't like sometimes it bags.
I'm happy with the bagging.
Yeah, I don't like
Because I
that
find my
bag.
chain is tighter than my actual crocheted stitches.
I think it depends
Yeah, well,
on your
in
crochet,
fact, I've not
your
done that this
tension.
time. Generally, I usually use a bigger hook, and I've not done that this time. I've just cracked on with my 4mm.
She's busy
Alright.
chatting.
It is because I'm not
Chatting,
concentrating.
it's
Right, well, let's
distracting
hope that
you,
this starts bending. I'm blaming you two, okay?
Why, what are you
that's
doing?
nice,
Are you doing 3?
I'm going in. We're not going to go into the 4th chain from the hook, which again is different because I would generally
right.
go into the 3rd chain from the hook.
Oh no, I do 4th chain from the hook.
No,
at
I
the
would do.
start. It does bag it. I think it's about my tension when I'm.
But my
different
tension's quite
to
loose because,
chaining
like
to
on my
treble.
rain boom, mine's quite loose, which has made mine quite drapey.
But do you have a different tension on chains than you do on trebles?
Yeah, I think I
that's
do.
the
Yeah.
problem why I can
Yeah.
only do 2.
I've actually found my knitting. I'm doing a lot of knitting at the moment. My knitted tension always used to be tight, and for some reason it's not anymore.
Is it
Oh,
not?
bizarre.
Mine's
It's
gone
just
really
gone-
slack since I changed Continental knitting.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
have to always size down my needles.
Yeah, that's working. Right,
Do you have a
working.
different tension on pearl to knit when you do Continental?
I do. Well, if I'm doing knit one, purl one, I'll always go with a smaller needle size as well. But I
Yeah.
won't go as small as it needs. I won't take it down as much as I would with stockinette. So I'll take it down half a needle size and
Right,
sometimes
okay.
a full needle size
Right.
with the stockinette stitch. But with the rib, I'll just generally go with perhaps half a size or with the recommended needle size. So if it's on like a cardigan
Yeah.
and you've got your 2 different sizes anyway.
See, I'm doing that. Well, I've done it on both the weekend and the boxy worsted. I thought as well, if I'll practice my Continental, but then I timed myself on the weekend how long it took me to do Continental going round and how long it took me to do normal. And it was 2 minutes longer to do Continental.
So were you swapping your method within the same jumper?
First off, initially I was starting out to do Continental.
Yeah.
So, but I timed myself because I
Yeah.
thought this seemed to be taking ages and it took me 6.5 minutes to do a round.
So is there
So
is
then
there
the
one
next
row
row-
that's baggy? Or
No, because I
tight?
ripped it back. Because the
Oh,
next
right,
row,
okay.
then I
worried
went
about
round.
this strap.
No,
The
oh, I know. Oh, yeah,
over
exactly. Yeah. God, don't you freestyle it? Yeah. So no, I did undo it. Don't
It's
worry.
just because mine is so different.
Mine
My
actually didn't look
tension.
that different, but I did undo it. But it was 2 minutes less for me to do my traditional, how I would
Yeah.
normally knit, my sort of UK style. But I also know that that's counterproductive because I should be practicing my
But it
Continental
never
because I'll get
occurred-
faster.
well, what you need to do is do one project.
Yes, I know.
That's
Yeah.
Continental. So cast something
But
on and
would
say
your
I'm only
tension-
Well, that
do
was that's what I cast this on. I was only doing Continental,
Yeah.
but then realised it was taking me ages, and I didn't want it to take me ages, so I
Right.
went back. And really, I should have actually
You
just
have
thought,
to
you know
bite the
what, I'm
bullet
just
and
gonna.
say,
If
right.
you practiced on a project though, your tension would be different at the beginning to the end.
Well, of course it would.
Yeah,
but if
that's
it's
true,
something like
actually.
when I moved to Continental knitting, I cast on just a rib top.
Yeah.
And it was rib all
So
the
it
way,
didn't
so it didn't
matter.
matter too much about the tension because it was just basically a rib tube until you did a bit of shaping.
You
so
did
that
the first Continental thing you did was rib, so
Yeah.
you were doing Continental pearls all the time.
well, Continental knit and pearls to teach
you
me to do it.
Mad woman.
Well,
Yeah, and I'll only do Continental if I don't have to ever do a pearl stitch.
Oh right, no, my Continental pearl is a proper fingered
Oh, I
out.
don't
Well,
like
you've-
Continental pearl,
No,
do
I
you?
don't
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
It's
Amy's also saying she doesn't do
No.
it behind the camera
See,
either.
I never used
Amy's
to do
actually got
wrist.
stuff there, got nothing to do now.
Oh,
Actually, she's
sorry,
not
Amy.
pointing. Hello. You? Oh, if we done? Oh, right. Okay, we probably need to start. This has been
Hi,
lovely.
Jane.
By the way.
Hi, Jane.
Hi, Jane.
Hi.
Hello, Jane's in the
Okay.
background now. Can I just say it's
Yeah.
nice having
I'm
Sally
wandering
sat
off.
next to me. Yeah, and not actually. All right, see you later. Yeah,
Bye.
and not actually sat still pulling faces at me while I'm doing this.
That's
Yeah.
true, yeah.
Right,
That's
we
true.
are going to wind this up. I'm going to continue with this,
I'm
and
gonna have to
I'll
go.
show you my process progress later. Thank you.
Bye.